Come to San Japan.
Subliminal messaging. Come to San Japan.
Come. Oh, it's August 8th.
808.
August 8th, 2008. This year.
Yes.
You better come.
8808.
It's a lucky number.
8808. Remember the day.
Yeah, actually, someone came to me and said, it's August 2008, but when's the exact date? So we need. So that's what exactly the first thing I do. I was saying August 8th, 2008. All right. Later on, you said you two came to Zero Day? Yeah. 3 years? 4 years? All right. You get first crack at these DVDs. And
Nice.
well, not later on. You have to stick around. I get just give you DVDs and say, now I can leave. And that's another thing. If you pre-register, the first 500 people are going to get DVDs, for sure. Yeah, you pre-register. I know that for sure. But you can have all the DVDs you want. Yeah. So actually, okay, I'll give you some insight. We're actually doing excellent for pre-registration for just considering our first year convention. Our art is almost sold out. The dealership is almost sold out. I mean, that's not. Considering we're only 6 months away, that's pretty uncommon. If anyone's ever into convention business, too. Yeah. Well, oh, don't tell me you went to one of those movies too. Just looking at it. Actually, I like to ask y'all. Do y'all have any suggestions? Did y'all have any suggestions for Zero Day or?
Kind of thrown together which was pretty cool. It was kind of weird with other stuff going on at the same place.
Oh, that festival.
Yeah,
that was just a schedule.
Yeah, that was humorous but odd.
We're doing scavenger
So we walk around and everyone's looking at us in costume.
But you see, we run into that at even conventions. Like at Ikkicon, they had Homeland Security people having a meeting at the hotel at the same time we were having a convention. Bye, Sweeney.
Cut your throat slice.
Oh, baby.
Since when was death a turn on?
Since Sweeney.
I can already. We already have the pretty much layout done for San Japan, and it's actually going to be a lot like Zero Day. It's going to be, again, experimental. It's we're putting the main floor, instead of like the auditorium, it's all going to be pretty much in a 20,000 square foot basement. And then we're going to have the lobby, and then we're going to have the hotel across the street. I mean, I can already tell you, like, it's just based on the contract, like, we have to close the auditorium over, but then we can move it over to the hotel, and we stay and be, up 24 hours. Especially, you remember, that screen? I'm gonna try to really, like, just take advantage.
So cool.
Take advantage of that screen. We have the 40-foot screen over the pool.
Yeah, up on, like, the second, third floor, it's 2-story high.
Right.
That was what I was hoping, if we could get that DVD copy, because I would really love to put the Cosmic Show immediately afterwards.
I will see what I can do.
Okay.
It'll be a dive-in movie. Dive-in. That sounds kind of sexy.
Ooh, sounds kinky.
It does. Kinky. San Japan shall be kinky. Woohoo!
Well, okay.
It's because we're here.
Well, we'll try that. We'll have an H Fest and a Y Fest, but I am going. Again, I am trying to make this a family convention. The person who originally started as one was to actually be a family convention. And I'm trying to stick it to that, where it's also going to be a cultural convention. It's after being to enough conventions, I'm screaming, yelling girls, and they're cool and awesome and such.
That sounds like
I don't know if y'all have any questions or trying to get some deep insight.
We tried something. We used to, okay, so most of us are from the Trinity University, Anime Club.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, Anime Club.
Yes, I've been eating online guys.
Yeah, we used to, what was that, a couple of years ago, we went to a couple meetings with some San Japan people to try to... Saname. Yeah.
Oh, you're definitely one of the original people. Saname was our first original name before we went with San Japan.
Yes.
So you know Carrie.
Yes. Yes.
Look for the 17-year-old girl.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. It's awesome that, 3 years ago,
Yes, that's when we started talks about that.
we were at IHOP,
Mm-hmm.
and there was rumblings of this, and it's awesome that it's finally happening. So it's very cool to see
Well,
it form up.
I know, and I've talked to a lot of people who are like, man, we'd love to see anime conventions in San Antonio,
Come on in,
but
Gene.
no one can really put it together. And I was the unlucky guy at first who signed on contracts, and then, you know, what's great is when I started putting, you know, when we had the problems with Holiday and Select, and at that point I could have said, well, it was a good experiment, but, you know, tough luck. But, you know, I want to see this come through. I want to see this dream. I mean, I have met so many people who just come to me. It's like, I want to see an anime convention in San Antonio, and I have tried. Would you all almost agree that 360 the entire group, just from where it was in back 2005. It's.
I don't know what that is. What was that music?
Oh.
I'm asking Seth because Seth's been here from the beginning. You know.
Oh yes, I have.
Oh yes,
you know,
I have.
Yes, I've been. We came up with so many convention names. Sanime was one of them. Tomicon was the one I believe we were going to come up with from the beginning. And our little mascot was going to be a turtle. But then for some reason everyone quit talking, and I lost contact with everyone. But it's going to be great, and it will be a great accomplishment to have an anime convention in San Antonio for the first time. And I'm proud to be part of it.
Thank you. I'm a Mess Crew crew. I am, you know, I'm going to try to put a little bit more interesting things like the arcade games. See, and y'all mentioned the video game room. That's all ours. That's what we're.
Anybody want a gummy bear?
Yeah. Does anyone want candy? Anyone?
Candy.
Yeah.
Yum.
No, they're scared. Those will be free. We're gonna have the same game. A lot of what you're gonna see in Ikkicon, where we are going to implement the sentiment, and we are going to start trying to make it a little, you know, like I said, different. We're gonna be, you know, music, gaming, and Japanese culture. I've been trying to infuse into all of it. Actually, I have a question. How big is Anime Flux?
We have about, so our mailing list is like 130 people.
That's like the UT Anime.
Yeah, I'll start off with that, and then we get between 20 and 12 active members every semester.
That's cool.
Generally, it starts off more towards like the 20 side, and then ends up around the 12 side. I mean, if we were doing, and that was what I was saying before was actually sort of a lead-in to. It would be interesting to get a little bit more involved again with Sanjapan or Sanime. I don't know.
It's going to be Sanjapan. That's right.
I don't know how.
It's incorporated Sanjapan.
Is it the same? Like, is your group that's doing the con the same as like the same core people that are like that do everything like else? Like we did a picnic a couple of years ago.
Yes, that was them. That was us.
Yeah.
The Zero Day Anime, that was us.
Like it would be interesting to get a little stronger communication.
That would be me. And if you email me at conchair@sanjashjapan.org, you will get an email back very quickly. And if you don't know hear from me, call me. I love being very, very interactive with the groups.
The picnic we did that you guys did was pretty cool. And I think we only had like 3 people from our group show up because it was kind of like.
Was that the second one that was like its shirts, or was that the one that we mixed up? We moved it to a new location, but we moved it back, and that caused a huge miscommunication because people were showing up. Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah, that was the next one.
But yeah, if we had like if you need like volunteers and stuff,
we always need volunteers.
Yeah, we can help organize that.
I would actually like to do another picnic. I'm too busy right now organizing. If somebody else, if anybody, I swear anybody from my staff would love to organize the picnic, I'm all for it. It's I'd rather, you know, I'm just doing the planning, a lot of planning.